too. Where are you? Orders given. Orders received.
Inazuma shines eternal! Shiver! Yeah! Yeah! Oh! Ah! Incinerate!
Go.
Judgment! Rise with the sun! Now ye shall perish! There is no escape!
Sacred name. Fortune preserver.
Punishment! Wrath from the sky! Full throttle!
They're always giving us some good defense pieces, boy.
Ooh.
Illusion shattered!
Life goes on.
Oh, is this our fate? The flame burns on.
And that's why I keep Zhong Li on my team.
What shall we do?
Time to begin work? It is as the stars foretold.
Recon reporting for battle.
Let's go.
Rise. Go. Next on the agenda. No touching.
This is order. Time for retribution!
Born of ice and frost. Wheel of life.
Order guide you. Solidify.
All hail. No touching. Access denied.
Burn!
Orders given. Orders received.
Gather!
We're Whitborn of ice and frost. No touching. For Rex Lapis.
This is order. Stabilize. Gather.
Life goes on. Access denied.
I will have order. Solidify.
No touching! We're way behind schedule. Sacred name, fortune preserved. Blaze over. Access denied.
Verdict is...
Born of ice and frost.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
This is long overdue. No touching. I see.
No, since we're facing...
All right.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Got any new
Given how... So the... Once we receive word of it... Yeah. So
that's the plan. Paimon knows that.
the movements of the... Once the disaster...
Oh, right. Most people have no idea. Huh? Is that the Traveler in Paimon? Hello, hello! Oh, hey, Katrina! Are you feeling better? Yep. No, I heard that the Pyro Archon is gathered. Oh, by the way, she said that she's all... Wow. She's always got a pile of commissions on her plate. So well, I've already saw she wouldn't turn me... Hey, have some confidence in your... On second thought...
Ad Astra... Thank you for completing...
All right, let's head off.
gonna be epic. What is the situation?
I brought the person. He's super
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation. Wait, are you...
Yep, we're traveling.
No, I mean...
Huh? You're seeing the Pyro Archon
No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged himself to the plan. But we need to forge... And she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for that, but I seem to understand where the... Oh, I would... Anyway, I can't argue with her if she... But... Ooh, just because...
It's simple.
As you probably know, we forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name.
Yeah!
But they were all
Yeah, that's right.
Then those deeds, only memories, and even...
Seems though I...
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone. Yet she's still in...
Oh, Paimon, get... Why do I...
Ugh, don't remind me. Well, if she gave me this order, then she believed... In other words...
Oh, not only had she... Yeah!
The key is getting the Wyeb to somehow acknowledge...
We heard the voice. If we can talk to her again...
Well, plus, considering that... we need to find a...
Oh, we've heard that. A person who can make...
Still, I've heard that...
I hate to break it to you.
Huh.
Well, yeah. Huh?
Great going, Mawika. I'll also write...
Oh, Paimon sure hopes I...
All right, Kanichi's a season...
Great.
Please just give me a...
Sounds good. We'll take a stroll... Wheel of Life.
I'm sorry to put this on you, Kanich. It's just that you're probably the only person who knows how to deal with her. Oh, wait, so Kachina and the Traveler also know about the plan?
Mm-hmm. Because we all saw a hero of the past rematerialize right before our eyes. And then Mualani said that a ton of knowledge and memory suddenly flooded her brain. The Pyro Archon explained everything when we came back from the Night Kingdom, including the reason behind the appearance of the hero, as well as the current state of the Night Kingdom. Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonen is one of 4 that have already been acknowledged.
Oh, well, then I suppose there's no need to keep any secrets between us. Having companions walk by your side is perhaps the best solace when facing such a bleak reality.
Lolly knows him too? Odd, huh?
Given how the Masters of the Nightwind love to babble about dreams and revelations, they're already a pretty strange bunch to most. I've never met Auroran, but if they consider him the odd one, he's got to be pretty far out there.
Huh. Makes sense. But Paimon wonders how Seat Lolly could be the first one to notice Auroran's disappearance if she spends the whole day in her room.
Huh, so if I'm following, you mean we'll help her investigate Auroran and the captain's whereabouts?
Yeah! Plus, we kinda owe her one anyway to make up for breaking the spirit speakers down.
Ah, this is a pretty well thought out plan, as expected of Molly Poke Nietzsche. Then, yeah, I'll leave my letter to you. Let's hope Seat Lolly can meet at the stadium in 2 days.
Take care out there, Kaniche! I'll be heading back as well. There's still a few things I need to pack.
Okay, then let's part ways for now. I'll see you in a couple of days.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth. The sea is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Time to go.
Oh, it's time to meet up with Shilonen. Let's ask her how things have been going.
Anytime, any place.
Around.
Rise.
Hey, Shilonen, how's everything going?
Oh, hi, Traveler.
Huh?
Yeah, well, but let's go to...
That's true. Paimon doesn't see any...
Well, we tried to be...
That might be true, but this...
Yes, Mawika. The only thing is that she often has...
Huh. So even though, unlike that old hag Granny Eatstly, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's fit? You'll talk about her. If that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants...
Oh, really?
Who's there?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a
Huh? See, Lolly.
Wait,
Yes, Granny Eatstly. But emphasis on eats. Ah, you must know this trope from light novels, surely. They— Oh, wait, that look!
Did I forget to mention? She's... It was an honest...
What?
Paimon... Oh, Paimon just...
It was my idea to...
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. I received Kenichi's, but... It's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my Anyway, that's the whole story.
Oh, was she feeling...
When the Masters of the Night... Correct. The situation...
I see. So, and you've also heard all about Aurora.
Yeah, that's what we...
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Wealth leads a weary yet free soul. Those are all... Huh?
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the Traveler gonna be okay?
Shoo! That should do it. It's nothing as serious.
Oh, in that case, better to get rid of them.
It was nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back, I'll take...
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need...
Something this important is beyond the Lord of the Night.
Oh, so you're...
Not exact. Just listen carefully to what I'm about to... But I will need to
I can go.
Sounds good. Yep, we'll be sure to play it safe.
All right. Now it's time for us to catch the... Oh, I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because He has always lived alone. And I found... And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house.
Oh, sounds like...
But... that's not to say that I... In any... I'm...
You can count on...
All right.
Burn it down! Try and stop me!
This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to... I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with a Fatui. I'm convinced. However...
Didn't Kenichi say that she's a big name in...
Auroron? He learned a lot from us. And once he reached adulthood... Oh well, he's been raising... Let's follow the phlogiston...
Huh? What trail?
Oh, right. I forgot... here... Huh? How about now?
What do you see? Whoa, Paimon...
That's right. I used a spell.
Wow, you can even share your...
It requires a very rare... When I held your... Anyway.
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What does she mean by... But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried... Or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that...
Huh? that?
Now that Oh?
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there. Yeah?
Wait. Let me see.
Paimon sees...
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. We've got to... leaving such a subtle mark, and if they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't... no.
Full throttle!
There are traces of people staying here, too.
Wait a second. The I can also...
Can each told it...
There are signs judging from what's left on the scene.
Do you still remember the little mark we found?
Given there are... I'll take this direction. Roron.
And I'll shoot Traveler. Did you hear all of that as well? Once Seat Lolly left? So you were thinking the same thing. She did say that... if you I see some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead.
Time to go.
Did you find something? Huh. So we can't... That's weird, but he can't have just evaporated it.
So... I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment. And given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the Masters of the Night Wind. Hello, Traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for. Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So my friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you, in person. I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you. as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
Hey, why are you sitting?
See Lolly! He froze for a moment.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I...
If you're feeling sick, you should just...
A seasoned traveler must, in any case. Neat.
Feeling better yet?
All right. I followed my...
Oh, so it's close by.
Well, but if you...
Time to go. The wind knows me.
Try and stop me! Look over there.
Huh? I don't think she...
That's Aurora.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming.
I cannot see the sun. Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo.
Wow.
See, Lolly's struggling to control her...
Are you on my Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against!
Go.
Get out of my way!
Back! Gather! I will have order! Let's end this quickly!
Clouds high, the birds call. One with nature.
I guess this is it. Let's see this.
Into the wind.
Killjoy, we've only just begun.
Wheel of life.
Crumble! You can't run! Well, I see through ya! Don't worry, Killjoy! We've only just begun. You need to hurry up! I miscalculated. This was... This is trouble.
Light it up!
Roast and fry!
Incinerate!
That seemed to work.
Rise.
One with nature.
You need to hurry up!
Rise! Order guide you!
Roast and fry! You need to hurry up!
Rise with the sun!
This was well done!
Life goes on.
You need to hurry up!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! The wind knows me.
Roasted frog!
Solidify!
You need to hurry up!
This is oil done.
Auroron!
Granny!
Paimon knows she's called...
And greetings to you too. Gramps?
What did you...
Gramps? Is that...
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a...
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just, Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the mass... Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's...
And do you think saying all of this is gonna... Haven't I...
Be wary of bees.
Oh, so you won't always be...
I'm sorry.
Next time?
No, they just...
Okay.
Yes.
So what...
Because they said they would need...
Hey! Even if...
I'm sorry.
Forget... We can submit the... Let's clean this place up and get back to the city.
Sounds good.
You're...
Yes.
Now...
Recite the 3
Huh?
How exactly did the master...
Oh.
I see.
That's right.
Now that you know
We'll give her a full...
Will I...
Technically...
Sure.
Understood.
I understand. Thank you. And thank you too, Grant.
Well, at least...
Traveler, Paimon? Once Auroron is...
Oh, thank you!
You scratch my... Come with me, Auroron.
Goodbye, Gramps.
We're finally done. All right, it's time to find some grub. Huh? What? What? That captain? Oh, that Auroron. What is all that stuff about protecting? Yeah, you're still. Paimon, we still have another whole. Paimon doesn't see anyone. Oh, please don't let this be a trap. What was that?
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people like that. What are you, a ghost?
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but you're actually doing shady stuff behind people's backs.
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her. Sometimes you two sound really similar, you know.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
Well, I could. It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character. Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side. If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash, and that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid. I've long heard of you, and once you've learned the truth...
I assume you've already been...
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not important now.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back? If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Teyvat, will pay for her mistakes. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along, the details of which she has chosen to keep hidden from you?
An emergency plan?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan. Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses. My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan, and all of Natlan will be lost to the Abyss. We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know. Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa's plan?
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains unchanged. And now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we reach an agreement.
Someone's here.
the captain disappeared.
Something is rapidly approaching. Oh no.
Something? Bad news, chump. It's your granny.
Oof.
See, Lolly? When did you get here?
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to. How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Colluding with the Fatui? Really? Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the heck are you up to?
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and now, I'll...
Wait, Lolly! Please, calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the captain isn't trying to seize the Gnosis anymore. So, maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. This isn't over. You hear me? You're right, Traveler. Let's go. We can discuss this more back in the city. You two keep an eye on Auroron for me, okay? In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Why did you help the captain? And I want the truth this time. No answer? Think you're being smart? Then let me ask a different question. What does the captain want? What is his purpose in Natlan? Really? You're just going to stonewall me? Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless trouble awaits you and everyone in the tribe. You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we had a conversation instead of constantly clashing like this.
Why is he staring at us all of us?
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. You're very kind.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me?
Sorry, Granny.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag like me? You say all the right things, but but then you go and completely ignore me! Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables! I don't need anything from you!
Who's Aoife? A delivery person?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing I can say to get through to you. Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this state because of you. And we've long closed the book on that incident.
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history. I'm starting to get lost.
That's not it, Granny. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say is I'm sorry.
His voice. Auroron! Where have you gone?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan. So I've got to go.
Get back here this instant! Auroron! What is this? Powder from plant spores? Is that the trick he used?
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so far away like that?
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, couldn't he have picked up something more useful? Little brat. That's it. The next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
Whoa, that's a little extreme. But still...
It's a lot of talking, but that's not funny. So he's about to break this guy's legs, bro. That's crazy.
Natlan, then can't we work together?
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee you would have gained anything substantial. Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later. Ah, that brat. I swear. We've got... Do you two have some time? Feeling hungry? How about we get something to eat?
All right.
Then let's go.
Really? That's right. See, Lolly has gotten a lot... he's right. We're C's.
Hey, come on.
Are you sure? Sure. That's fine with us.
Don't worry.
Full throttle!
What are you looking at?
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other. Are they twins?
But Paimon only sees one.
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Give me another bottle, boss!
Do you think she's drunk?
There you go, miss. Oh my! It's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention ones who've made a huge name for themselves recently.
Oh, so you've heard of us?
Of course I have.
Wait, so you call her Granny too?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny. She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Nightwind. Most days, hardly anyone even dares talk to her.
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you, Chonka?
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great customers.
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to keep staring at me. I promise I'll keep my alcohol down until I leave.
Well then, you have...
Seat Lowy? Seat Lowy?
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You want to test your skills against Granny Eatsley, don't ya?
Are you still with us, Seat Lowy? You're kinda talking to no one.
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully. It's always the same story. You brats start it, I finish it, and then I end up with the reputation of being some kind of terrible monster among the shamans. I mean, come on. Monster? Me?
Granny Seat Lowy, you're not a monster.
Exactly! And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab, I actually have a pretty packed schedule, you know. Oh yeah, and I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you. Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good teacher. You tell him. That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right. You can always rely on old Granny.
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open?
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred revealed.
Is this another special?
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Citlali herself. While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks, few have been able to master hers.
Warning, warning, huh? Travel?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang on.
You had Paimon word?
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that.
Are you feeling okay? Want to take a quick walk and get some fresh air?
There's so much that I want to say.
Why not?
Please.
Oh, hi.
No, that wasn't my point at all. Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about shame. I've lived all these years and still can't get...
Actually, about that.
Huh?
Yeah.
So...
It's okay, Sea Lolly.
I can't take it anymore. Hearing me mumble under my breath is... It's just like when you're...
So that,
It happens to people. Take a walk with...
Looks like she's completely given up.
One with nature.
Well, great view, right?
Wow, it's beautiful.
You're...
Oh no, what do
I was an expression, okay? Let's just have a casual conversation.
Really?
Well, I guess I used to be more of a... And you're right. I'm just an...
What? You? Well, you...
Some are. What about you?
We don't find you scary at all.
I make people realize that... Oh, not to brag or anything.
We believe you.
Yes, but Mawika already told Auroron's not like other people. The reason being, no one knows who his parent... The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can... A possibility. The ceremony would allow...
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now, you see, when damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom even further. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel, Auroron, would be sacrificed in the process. I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state. A suitable candidate for the ceremony appears, and now you have the chance to make things better. Of course you're going to take it. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either. So they went ahead with the ceremony. It failed, and Auroron escaped with his life. Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be... It's not right! So, when I learned that the plan was everyone thought he would be happy he survived, and he never really said anything to the contrary. But just as I was about to put all of it behind me, he asks this question. Would Natlan have been saved if the ceremony succeeded?
Wait, but it's not his fault.
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Auroron has a strong ability to perceive souls. More than any of us. He understands just how dire the situation with ley lines has become. Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt to Natlan. I can only imagine what they told him.
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Auroron into this. Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to come back. You don't look so good, Sweet Lolly. Maybe you should...
Probably drank. Okay. Forget that. I need to go home. I hit it a little too hard. You've helped me so much already. How do I even begin to thank you?
Hey, we're friends, aren't we? Besides, you already said you owe us a favor, so you don't need to worry about us.
Good point. Well, I'll go home and get some sleep. We can figure out our next move in the morning. Friends. I like the sound of that.
Auroron's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Yeah, you're right, but she's probably asleep.
Rev the engines! Hip. Phew. Try and stop me! Noisy outside. Paimon still half asleep. Well, guess we should see what's going on.
You're already here. I was just about to come.
Wow, you're up early.
Let's not bring up last night. I'm embarrassed. Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion. Looks like all the warriors from the stadium are on the move. I heard many areas have been attacked by the Abyss, including the Masters of the Nightwind. I need to head back right away.
The Abyss attacked again? Are you sure you can handle it on your own? Do you need our help?
I'll be fine. We also have the support of the warriors stationed. The stadium could always use more manpower. I'm done making I was the one who vouched for him, but I should be able to. As for the ancient name, thank you.
She left in a hurry. The situation must be really serious. Oh, looks like a...
Traveler, over here!
Perfect.
Our star Outlander has appeared.
Oh, you're all here!
Just my way of saying how awesome you are. We've got a real
Alright, but can we get a quick...
The Abyss suddenly attacked the
Yes, and the attacks are increasing in frequency.
The tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe for now. But I can't say the same for the adventurers, and Chaska and I have been searching for survivors and treating the wounded.
I plan on heading back to the
What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the children. What about you guys? We could go together. Yeah, that does.
That would be pretty great, actually. I hope my tribe gets through okay.
It'll be fine. Your tribe doesn't do all that bodybuilding for nothing.
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly...
Oh, and...
Koichi.
It's alright. Alright, let's hurry up and talk.
Oh, it's you two. As you can see, things are not looking good right now. People across Natlin aren't... Look, I'm very interested in your recent...
That's alright, we're also in a hurry.
What? So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being... I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability. I will answer you honestly, but you must help me keep this a secret. I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan. The Gnosis would drain all the...
Wait! You...
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls. The Night Kingdom... Even then, the net can still... Given the enormity of the price, it's a solution. Now it's true. Both plans... Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given having a contingency plan... Still, this has always been...
Oh, what?
Without the Gnosis, he should... Seems like our only path forward is to track... Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me, even if just for a second.
Not even a...
Maybe it was out of caution, so now that you have your answer...
You scared me.
That's as for the captain...
That's great! Sounds like we just have to wait a little...
Don't worry.
Wait! You're going to...
That's true. No matter how you look at it, my dude... I just think there's strength in numbers. If the people feel emboldened... Anyway, I've considered moving... I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses. Now, I just...
Paimon's a little worried about how people...
Yeah.
Alright, we should head out!
No need to...
Rev the engines!
Quick, over here! To safety!
Kachina, how many people do you have left?
They've all made it out. It's the Traveler and Paimon! They're here!
What's the situation?
There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to rescue them as soon as possible.
We'll go together.
I'm coming too.
Try and stop me!
Stay safe. We've got this.
echoes of the valley!
Clear the area! Let her rip! Check this out! Best of luck! Let the mountain's veins boil! Into it! Drilling down!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
I really thought I was done for. I can't thank you enough.
Don't worry about it. We're just glad you're okay. Let's see. Your goods look fine too. Guess the Abyss isn't after.
That should be the last abyssal pylon near the Children of Echoes. By the way, where's Seat Lolly? I thought she would come with you.
The Masters of the Night went all.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, this isn't a good place to talk. Let's head back.
Go.
Light it up!
Looks like a few people were hurt after all. Oh, I should have got here sooner.
The Abyss through before.
I wasn't in charge. Still, sleeping on the wet grass was pretty uncomfortable, but it was worth it.
You mean the situation? It's
And we still don't. That just means we need to buy the pyro. You really are. Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed that.
And somehow, honestly, it's probably because our plan is so risky.
We talked to Malika before we left, and, well, it makes.
Yeah, I trust the pyro. Plus, she burned. When it comes to Natlands.
I agree. Maybe life is important, but so are history and memory.
As the Archon.
The next question is. Yeah, and isn't he from.
This is
a. We still don't have enough.
Let's head back then. With how many Fatui there are.
Sounds good. I have a few theories of my own.
Want to join our garrison, Mililani? I was just about to ask. Then you should go register right away. It should. Register? All right. See you all later. Let's.
Oh, you betcha!
I'm fine.
They ran into the Fatui.
The Fatui?
Calm down and let me Watch out. It's the
Were they attacked by the Abyss? No.
You're right. That's a traveling group from Natlan. Let's keep observing for now.
We're glad you're okay.
Thank you.
We don't expect anything. If you truly wish to repay the favor, you can...
Oh!
We're not asking you to cover up our activities. We haven't done anything illegal. Nonetheless...
Got it. We'll get...
Did you hear that? They mentioned a captain. Isn't that who the Pyro Archon is looking for?
Exactly. We could be onto something big. Still, there was no trade. They were just helping people in need. I didn't believe the captain when he said he wanted to save Natlan. But based on what we just saw, it's possible he was telling the truth.
Maybe we've been wrong about the Fatui this whole time.
It's too early to say. Let's follow them and see what's really going on.
So this is where they were headed.
Koichi, wait for me.
Oh, no, you...
Look, I can use this terrain to my advantage.
We still can't see...
The more heavily guarded the location, that intel is... That's even more risk. I'm confident I can protect myself.
I can.
You really...
Fine, don't believe... You know, growing up...
All right. All right. Got your ropes?
Yeah, let's go.
The Fatui have eyes all over this place. Now. Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. I need to act. Good. I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there. But it's guarded by the Fatui. Koichi should have line of sight. That's it. Now's my chance.
It's no use staying in one place. I should keep moving. Looks like Chaska is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal. Time to move. Whew. That was close. Almost got caught. Probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for my neck. Now's my chance. That'll show. Let's see. The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow. Wait, I've got it!
Huh? What's that noise? Did something explode? Oh! It stinks!
What the heck is that? What do you think you're doing? I could ask you the same thing!
Good, they're arguing. Looks like they just needed an excuse. They've probably had enough of this job already. The people on the hill over there left to help their comrades. This is our chance. Come get me, Chaska.
That's Koichi's signal. Give me your hand, quick.
Coming! I checked, and this... Well, I was pretty helpful, right? You know, everyone usually jumps at the chance to work with me. Not my own sister, though. No, she avoids me like her life depends on it.
I was wrong, Koichi. You've done well.
Wait, you're just gonna admit it? Now I look like the mean one.
Let's focus on the task at hand. We're in the heart of enemy territory. The more time we waste, the more dangerous this becomes.
All right. If you're not gonna take the bait, then I'll drop it. Looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up. I'm surprised they mobilized this many people. I doubt it's because they're interested in our culture and history.
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic called the Source Mechanism. The device is ancient. Barely any information survives to this day. And even people from Natland don't know how to use it. Why would this be the Fatui's target?
Not bad. Looks like it's in good shape. This should be what our Lord's looking for. Took us long enough. Come on, let's get this thing back.
Back? Back where? Should we keep following?
You really want to keep going?
Of course. We make a good team, don't you think? No reason to stop now.
What was that sound?
Uh-oh. We've been spotted. Time to go.
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
What? You'll regret that! After them!
Once we got them off our tail, we went back to observe some more. They'd collected several identical pieces of something. It looked like they were waiting, though. So we decided to come back.
So, Koichi got injured trying to get them off your tail?
She pushed herself too hard and collapsed on the way back to the stadium.
Well, I didn't cause you any trouble while we were fighting, right? So my perfect record remains.
You've done very well. I could make a comment on knowing your limits, but it's not—
I know.
So, our current intel, the device, is a complete—
I have no idea. Shilonen, I need you to gather every—
I'll get right—
Thank you both for your hard work. Koichi, it's time for— I prepared a small gift of my own—
My patience.
You don't need to give us anything, Art.
I accept.
There's some for the rest of you as well. I'll start investigating this.
What's next for you two?
I'm taking Koichi home.
Hey.
That's what you always say. Everything's What if the Abyss attacks again?
I won't. Triple promise I won't. Fine. But I'm a doctor. I guess you're— I do the same for anyone trying to put their—
Then try to see—
The two of you are the—
I disagree. I understand.
Who wants to be like her? Oh,
That's just not true.
Okay,
Don't worry, Paimon.
Plus, I get we're family.
Okay, you don't have to put it that way.
So, you're all good now?
Neither of us are really the—
Plus,
Be my guest. See you later, traveler.
There's no rush. At least grab a nice meal.
Bye, you two.
I've learned a lot.
Okay,
Awesome!
Hey, friend.
Oh yeah, Paimon and the trap.
I agree with Auroron.
What? He came back?
I told him to give up what apparently he came back to.
Paimon's surprised.
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus. Plus, he was on.
Don't say that! You're
You're right. He's not only a child. Besides.
Wait, what are you.
Look. Remember how and this gem is it just so you guys know Aoife, right? Aoife doesn't know. He probably
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
Most people can't. But I can't. That trick he used to bring you to the Night Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way.
So in other words... That's amazing, Seat Lolly. Let's take a look right away!
Once we get to the... I know.
Huh, that's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma, so she's not the best person to ask.
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. I didn't stop the ceremony all those years ago. And now, I'm useless again. But if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old. Yeah.
You're just making it worse, Traveler.
I don't care.
You sure you'll be okay?
Did you just say...
Is that okay? We have a pretty good reason to see it too, don't we?
You... fine.
Don't worry, we're perfect.
Then I... Alright. Are you ready?
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow into nice big radishes in the future. And you? Aoife says you're taking up too much space, but I think you're a good tree. What do you think?
Hey! How's it going, Auroron?
Good. How are you, Uncle Okanbi?
Can't complain. What you up to? Naming your vegetables again?
No, just some idle conversation.
Sounds fascinating. What did they say?
They told me you were coming and that you would take some produce with you.
Only if you're offering. By the way, I ran into Aoife yesterday. He told me
No, don't worry. I've already wrapped your shit.
You really knew
Light up the smoke and you can see the path through the
Hey.
Appeared out of nowhere?
It's the Fatui, if you run into them.
I enjoy living... I guess you're from the Fatui. One everyone's calling a big deal.
Not an inaccurate description. I'm looking for someone who may be known to you. Citlali is her name.
Granny? What does an Outlander want with her? I've heard the name. You have business with her?
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding
Oh, you could tell I was... Hey!
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
Why are the Fatui looking? I can't just let them go like this. I have to figure out what they're planning. I've just been studying the ley...
The situation has seen no true...
My lord!
Ignore him. He is no threat.
He knows I'm following him, but he doesn't seem to care. He's strong, I can tell. But there's something...
What is it?
My lord,
A ley line disturbance. Certain presences have been forced to wander outside their rightful...
That was a spell from the Masters of the Nightwind. How did he know that? How did he do that so easily? Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult.
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Think nothing of it. Stay vigilant, and continue to gather information. However...
Yes, sir.
Why are the Fatui fighting against the Abyss? Do they really mean it? I've been following him this whole time and still they ignore me? Do they really not care? It seems like his subordinates refer to him as the captain. Never heard of him before. And now he's headed to the stadium. That's unusual. Oh, what is he gonna do?
You two, with me. Everyone else, wait here as instructed. Send word to the other teams to retreat immediately if this fails.
Yes, sir!
He's going inside? But the Pyro Archon is in there. What does he want with her?
Forgive me, my lord. Allow me to check one more time.
The time for idle observation is over. It now falls. This nation is out of time.
Yes, sir.
He just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna do? They're both incredibly strong. How long will they have to fight until someone comes out on top? Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines, it's faint, like a soul's trying to escape. Where is it coming from? Is that why he's looking for Granny? If he dies here, then all clues will be lost. I can't let that happen.
As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
No need to force yourself. I've never seen anyone match the Pyro Archon in battle before.
I didn't expect you to intervene at such a critical moment.
You know I've been following you. Why didn't you stop me?
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every beast is the...
And yet...
Then speak.
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense the questions you asked her just now. Well...
So, you can tell the truth.
There's no turning back for me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my... So...
Seem to care little for my thoughts on the matter.
It's too late for that. Start from the beginning.
Explain your...
See, Lolly is my...
If you truly wish to...
I want to do something to change Natlan for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own two hands. You're stranger than anyone I've ever met. But maybe, just maybe, you can show me the way.
Strange. Citlali is said to be the legendary Granny Eastly, someone capable of communicating with the Wyub, and the Wyab are the key to information on the Night King.
Why do you need knowledge on...
That is not something...
Don't forget.
Do you not believe...
People can lie.
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their tricks. Let's go. We'll see if you have what it takes. I see.
Worth trying, I think.
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root problem. By reconstructing...
Traveler, Paimon.
Paimon's fine, just...
Of course. I'm so mad at him. After everything, he still can't let go of the past. For some reason, he thinks now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do. He thinks he can just run away when... I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time, he's gotta...
Maybe stubbornness runs in the family! Like grandmother, like
Is that supposed to be a compliment? Huh! That kid's got nothing on me. Anyway, back to what we just saw.
Yeah, the cat... What does it even mean?
The Loom of Fate?
Oh, anyway...
Which means...
Why is he so obsessed?
Yes, she needs to...